Hi folks, Dr. Miller welcoming you to our week 3 agenda here at University of New Hampshire. This week we get into our second discussion forum. Our minor project is introduced. I urge you to begin working on the minor project, and we also begin preparing for our midterm. This week we spent time looking at the power of compounding in terms of time value of money. We look at the relationship, and compounding is nothing more than interest on previously earned interest. I ask you to think about compounding in terms of your own personal savings rate, terminal values, and effects of compounding in our personal economies. We also look at evaluating what a firm is worth, and we use the algebra of time value of money here to calculate net present value. So we ask ourselves, why should we use net present value as a capital budgeting measure? And the same reason would hold true if you were evaluating your investment in your University of New Hampshire education, figuring the cost of your human and intellectual capital as inputs, and your earnings over a lifetime as outputs. We look at other methods, other capital budgeting methods, including internal rate of return, which is a percentage figure. I remind you that the net present value, where we net out the cost, is a dollar figure. In practice, net present value and internal rate of return are used in conjunction with one another. A decision-making tool, a decision criteria that's used increasingly so is a profitability index, helps to rank order the selection of a project based upon the net present value of that project. Another topic we look at is incremental cash flows as a strategic construct. We look at different types of cash flows, including sunk costs, income, opportunity costs, most importantly, which is a strategic construct. And we look at alternative definitions of operating cash flow, the top-down approach, the bottom-up approach, and so forth. A couple of aspects of capital budgeting that are not nearly as evident in a low inflation environment is the use of inflation in calculating capital budgeting and cash flows. We also look at the use of low interest rates, not negative interest rates, but low interest rates in terms of capital budgeting and inflation. Again, welcome to our week 3. Hope we have fun this week and learn a lot. I'll be with you, Dr. Miller.